Here's a lesson on A Cool New Way, the live version from the '06 DVD, I think. First part is just kind of I was messing around trying to copy what he did. It's just basically a bunch of natural harmonics. It's going to take forever to teach it, and I'm not even sure I'm playing it, the exact ones he is. Basically, just the main part is just harmonics on the 7th fret, those kind of ones, and then on the 12th, he's just kind of going between those. And the first part is just 12 on the 3rd fret, and 7 on the 4th, and he's just goes. And then he kind of does this, like, I don't know, cascading or whatever run, and then that just goes. And that's how it ends. Anyway, so if you want to just fool around on the 7th and 12th frets, you'll probably get something that sounds like what he did. Then he does 19 on the 1st string. Just, I think it's just the octave of the next note. Is 16 on the 3rd, 15 on the 2nd, 17 on the 2nd, bend up to 90, 15, 17, 15, 16 on the 3rd, 15 again on the 2nd, 15 slide to 14 on the 1st, it's really fast, and then 17 on the 2nd, 16 on the 3rd. Right, so what we got is okay, then the next part goes 14 on the 3rd, 12 on the 2nd, 14 on the 2nd, bend up to, so bend up just to 15, 12, 14, 14 on the 3rd, 12 on the 2nd, 14 on the 3rd, 12 on the 3rd, 14 on the 4th, 12 on the 4th, 14 on the 4th. So on that 112 on the 3rd, you kind of bend a little, or I do at least. I think it sounds more like that. Then 12 slide to 11 on the 3rd, 14 on the 4th, twice, 12, 14 again. And after you do the 14, you're going to hit the 1st string open, just with like your middle finger. So that sound. And you go 14 on the 4th, 12, hammer on the 14. Back to this. Okay, just like we just did. Okay, so then the next part, we just do this again. Then there's this different part. It's gonna and so on with that part. So 14 on the 3rd, 12 on the 2nd, 14, 14 bend to 15 release, 12, 14 pull off to 12, or you can pick 12, it doesn't matter. 15 on the 3rd, 12 on the 2nd, 15, 14, 12 on the 2nd, 15, 14, 12 on the 3rd, 14 on the 4th, 14 on the third, 14 on the fourth, 12 on the third, 14 on the fourth, and then back to this. So. Okay, then we go to a new part. It's going to sound like this. Which is 14 on the fourth, 12 on the third, 12 on the second, 14 on the third. And that's kind of the main part of this. And then you're going to do, after the 14 on the third, you're going to do a tiny little bend, pull off the 12, and then 14 on the fourth. So after you do the 14 on the fourth, it's just back to what we just did. So it'll sound like this. Okay, then you do 12 on the third, 14 on the fourth, 12 on the fourth. Okay, then you do this again. Then 12, 14 on the third, 12 on the third too. And then 12 on the third, 12 on the, or 14 on the fourth, 14 on the third, 14 on the fourth, 12 on the third. Then just kind of, you just go down the scale, so 14, 12 on the fourth, 14, 12 on the fifth, 15, 12 on the sixth. Yep. So. Okay, then the next part is pretty similar. It goes. This again, and then instead of like we did before, it's just 14 on the fourth, 12 on the, or 14 on the fourth, sorry, 14 on the fourth, 14 on the third, 12 on the third, and then 14, 12 on the fourth. Okay, and this, it's similar to the other one. 12, 14, 12 on the third. 14, 14, 14 on the fourth and third. 12 on the third. 14 on the fourth. 12. 14 twice. It's easier than the other one. So. Yeah, and then we get, that's the end of this lesson.